हेलो एस्पिरेंट्स, आप सभी का स्वागत है एनालिस्ट आईएएस के यूट्यूब चैनल पे। सो आवर टुडेस टॉपिक फॉर डिस्कशन इज वेस्ट टू एनर्जी। ये काफ़ी न्यूज़ में है, सो हम इसको थोड़ा ब्रीफली डिस्कशन करेंगे कि अगर प्लांट लगाया जाए तो व्हाट आर द वेस्ट टू एनर्जी प्लांट्स, व्हाट आर द वेरियस टेक्निक्स यूज्ड। जैसे टेक्निक्स हैं बायोमिथेनेशन या एनारोबिक रेस्पिरेशन एक तरीके से है, गैसिफिकेशन या इसको पायरोलिसिस भी कहा जाता है, कोजनरेशन क्या है, इंक्रेनेशन क्या है, कम्बशन क्या है। दीज आर वेरियस टेक्निक्स यूज्ड to make energy from waste. What are the benefits of this waste to energy plants? And then as usual, we'll discuss our today's prelims practice questions. So let's start. Why news? The Kerala government recently announced the state's first waste to energy project in Kozhikode. The plant facility is expected to build in 2 years and generate about 6 megawatt of power. There are around 100 waste to energy projects around the country, but only a handful of them are operational thanks to the various production and operation challenges. So waste की रिकवरी की जाती है, हीट करके आप एनर्जी यूज कर सकते हैं, फ्यूल में आप यूज कर सकते हैं, आप इसका पावर बना सकते हैं. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स. What are the waste to energy plants? So municipal and industrial solid trash is converted into power or heat for industrial processing at waste to energy or energy from waste plants. The trash is burned at high temperature in energy plants and the steam is created as a result of it. After that the steam powers a turbine to produce energy. It's very simple. अगर उसको high temperature पर burn करेंगे उससे steam create कर सकते हैं, steam से turbine rotate कर सकते हैं, turbine से energy electricity produce कर सकते हैं हम आराम से. Burning rubbish not only generates power but also lessens the quantity of the waste that would otherwise be buried in the landfills. The municipality solid waste is reduced in volume by burning 80%, resulting in a variety of difficult to quantify societal and economic benefits. Waste to energy technologies to recover the energy from waste in the form of electricity, biogas or synthesis. These are, let's see different types of technologies after this. Here this is the tipping hall, then trash storage bunker, then trash is sent here. It is burned at high temperature. Steam, this is steam is used to rotate the turbine and you can produce electricity. And the flue gases, they just come around here, and here and this acid gas removal system is there. Acid gases are removed. Then particulate removal system is here in the fourth. After that there is pollution control tests in this fire, and then it is released as water vapor and clean fuel gases. So this is what it is. On here the ash is sent to the conveyor belt and ash to the landfill. It is sent to the landfill. What are the various techniques used? So first is biomethanation. It is the anaerobic digestion of organic materials which is covered into biogas. Basically इसको convert कर दिया जाता है biogas में. ये absence of oxygen में होता है. So anaerobic digestion is a bacterial fermentation process that operates without free oxygen and results in biogas containing mostly methane होती है इसमें. Methane एक flammable gas है. Carbon dioxide and other gases. The biomethanation has dual benefits होते हैं. It gives biogas as well as manure भी मिल जाता है इसके end product में. This is anaerobic digestion. So feeders can be manure, waste, water, biosolids, food waste, other organics, and then from the biogas you can make electricity, heat, vehicle fuels, renewable natural gas. You can use this in kitchens in the rural areas. Then bioproduct feedstock भी बनाया जा सकता है. From manure it can be used in the horticulture products, organic fertilizer, animal bedding में use हो सकता है. Other products बन सकते हैं burning के लिए, crop irrigation में use हो सकता है. So these are the things. What is this pyrolysis and gasification? So pyrolysis is a thermally induced chemical decomposition of organic substances. The organic material is heated in the absence of the air until the molecules thermally break down, resulting in a gas made up of smaller molecules. Gasification can also happen, basically इसको gasify, gas में convert कर दिया जाता है. It can also happen when organic matter is partially burned in the presence of a limited amount of oxygen or air, collectively known as the syngas. Producer gas is the result of this process. Carbon monoxide 25%, hydrogen and hydrocarbons 15%, carbon dioxide, nitrogen are the most common gases produced during this pyrolysis. अब ये होता कैसे है? So this is the thermochemical conversion. Wet hydrogenous waste, liquid waste and composite slurries based on the waste. These are used. Combustion होता है and we can produce heat and power. Pyrolysis gasification के बाद char can be produced, biofuel, syngas can be produced. What are the applications? Motor fuels, heat and power, feedstock for chemical production, इन सब में इसका यूज किया जा सकता है. The syngas or the producing gas must be clean. The gas is then used to generate power and internal combustion engine generating sets of the turbine. इसके बाद टेक्नोलॉजी अदर क्या है? This is cogeneration. The sequential generation of the two separate forms of usable energy from a single primary energy source, often mechanical and thermal energy, is known as the cogeneration or combined heat and power. Mechanical energy can be utilized to power an alternator which generates electricity or to power rotating equipment such as the motor, compressor, pump. यहाँ पे यूज की जा सकती है, which provides a variety of services. Thermal energy can be used directly in the process or indirectly to generate heat, steam, hot water, hot air for dryers, or chilled water for processing cooling. Cogeneration is beneficial to both bottom line and the environment as it avoids the use of polluting fossils by recycling the wastage. Cogeneration मतलब दो टाइप की एनर्जी इसमें जनरेट होती है, मैकेनिकल और थर्मल दोनों. Let's see how is it so. So this is the CHP unit. पावर से पावर स्टेशन एंड हीट से यू कैन यूज इट इन बॉयलर. देन इंक्रिनेशन या कंबशन होता है. इंक्रिनेशन इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ बर्निंग वेस्ट इन बिग फर्नेसेस एट हाई टेम्परेचर्स. इंक्रिनेशन is the conversion of organic matters into the bottom ash, flue gases and particles and heat that can be utilized to produce electricity. It is a landfill reduction approach that reduces trash volume by 95 to 96%. In countries like Japan, where land is scarce, it is very less, incinerating or thermally treating the waste is very common. Incinerators built just a few decades ago, so it's a new technology. In some nations, did not always have a material separation system in the place to eliminate toxic, bulky and recyclable items before burning. So this is what it is and we have already discussed it. इसमें separate नहीं किया जाता है अलग अलग ट्रैश को, एक ही साथ वो पूरा ट्रैश डाल दिया जाता है. स्टीम बनेगी, बना सकते हैं हम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी टर्बाइन घुमा के. फ्लू गैसेस को इधर से ट्रीट करते हुए मर्करी एंड डीऑक्सिन रिमूवल सिस्टम होता है. इधर नाइट्रोजन ऑक्साइड रिमूवल सिस्टम होता है, एसिड गैस रिमूवल सिस्टम होता है, देन पर्टिकुलेट रिमूव होगा, देन पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल के टेस्ट होंगे, उसके बाद इसको रिलीज कर दिया जाता है और ये जो ऐश होती है इसको वापस से लैंडफिल में भेज दिया जाता है. व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ वेस्ट टू क्लीन एनर्जी प्लांट्स? सो वेस्ट टू क्लीन एनर्जी रिड्यूसेस रिलायंस ऑन द फॉसिल फ्यूल्स, क्योंकि हमें फ्यूल्स मिल जाएगा. whose burning is a major source of greenhouse gases emissions and produces clean dependable electricity from a renewable fuel source. It is a way to prevent waste from polluting the water bodies and air pollution. Yes, it will reduce them. Waste to energy plants causes less air pollution than the coal plants, but more than natural gas plants. It is the carbon negative. Processing waste into fuel releases considerably less carbon. So, जो less carbon and methane into the air than having waste decay away in the landfills or the lake. So, अगर ये अपने आप डिके होगा तो ज्यादा कार्बन रिलीज करेगा और अगर इसको प्रोसेस किया जाता है तो ये कार्बन नेगेटिव है, कम कार्बन रिलीज करेगा. वेस्ट टू एनर्जी प्लांट्स यूज पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल टेक्निक्स लाइक बैग हाउसेस, स्क्रबर्स, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक प्रेसिपिटेटर्स to reduce the emission of air pollutants like nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxides and particulates from the flue gases released to the atmosphere and to eliminate pollutants already present in the waste. Air pollution emissions can be greatly decreased by using high temperatures, efficient combustion, effective scrubbing and effective controls. Now let's discuss our today's prelims practice question, that which of the following is done on an individual level: burning, disposal, recycling or resource or the source reduction. You can type the answer in the comment section, they will let you know. Question second, that sustainable waste management is achieved through formulating laws, policies and rules, institutional capacity building, increasing consumerism, adoption of techno-economically viable technologies, public-private partnerships and community participation. Choose the correct answer from the options given below. This was all about today's video and session. Stay tuned with the NLS IAS for such amazing content.